Brother, I still need you.
If I can, I would be pleased to be of help.
Tell me, the merchant you spoke of, the one that told you the tale of the demon of Calcaris, what was he like? How did he seem to you?
Well, a kind person, well-dressed.
I don't care about that. I want to know how he was. Did he seem in good health?
No, he was not well. His face was the color of the earth, and, how can I say, he stank. Stank.
That is normal after 3 days traveling in the summer.
But he stank, not of sweat and dust.
Carry on. Tell me how he seemed to you.
He stank of death, Father. He stank of putrefaction. How can I describe it?
Did he stink of the plague?
That's right, Father. Exactly right. Of the plague. And he was not well. In fact, he asked if he could stay the night here with us.
Do you know where?
No. Oh, no. I only look after the stable. Try asking upstairs. I don't know.
It doesn't matter. You have in any case been of help to me for the second time. God bless you.
I do not hand out absolution at random.
Brother, stop. I need to talk to you.
I have too many things to do. Later after Compline.
I said I need to talk to you. Now.
So be it. What do you wish to know from me?
You are the one who, when I first arrived, told me which cell to sleep in. Is that your job? To decide where the guests sleep?
Apparently, yes, brother.
Some time ago, a merchant on his way back from Calcaris spent the night here. Tell me which cell he slept in.
It is pointless.
I will decide what is useful and what not. Tell me now.
It is pointless me showing you, as you know already. He stayed in the very same cell as you. And now go to hell.
The bed in my cell, of little interest. Both that and what is above it. It is a peculiar root. Mandrake. Some mad alchemists attribute healing properties to it. Who put it under the bed? And why? The merchant, probably. But I must be absolutely sure. Save me from the plague, carved into the root. It was the merchant, hoping that the mandrake would cure him. Now I am totally certain. But I should keep it to myself. Vinay could use this information against me, as proof of alchemic activities. I must pray to gather my strength and concentrate all my spirit. May the word of the book be written on my soul. I must pray to May the word of the book be written on my soul. The plague already hit me, and I survived. Now I have to face it again. I want an answer. Why should I do it? I must pray to gather. The plague already hit me, and fate is in debt to me, and all humanity. But I have never demanded to be loved. I prefer to be feared. But I am also a man, similar to my kindred, though I would not wish to be. I believe, like Alberto Magno, that carnal lust belongs to the animal sphere and degrades man. I believe, like Thomas Aquinas, that all that is pure is close to God, and that the spirit is pure and the flesh infected. I believe that reason, in harmony with faith, must solidly dominate the depravities of the body, because these are not subject to divine law, as Paul said. I believe that the intellectual and immortal soul is the only substantial form of man, that which I must fight, the plague of the world, is one and one alone. You have had faith. I will ask you one more thing. Humanity is the true plague of the world. But it is also another thing. Tell me exactly. We men are the plague and the cure of the world. The plague and the cure of ourselves. Exactly. We men are the plague. I must speak with Father Prior.
Father Vinay must not be disturbed at present.
You don't understand. I urgently need to consult some books.
Have you looked in the library?
Of course.
But maybe not in the right one.
What do you mean? Tell me!
Talking is fatigue, and fatigue has a price.
You miserable dog!
Even dogs must eat, and above all, drink.
One such as you, protecting the pinnacle of the Inquisition? The Prior surprises me more and more.
Life is full of surprises. Don't you agree, Father?
Of course. Imagine the surprise of your father when he discovered he had impregnated the umpteenth serving wench and fathered the umpteenth bastard!
Watch out, brother. You're just an old man, and unarmed.
I carry the most powerful of arms. My faith and the will of God. And the cloth I wear.
Oh, yes. Right you are, Father. I certainly don't intend to put my own life on the line by slaying a Dominican right here. Maybe another time. Another place.
Your scars tell of your past battles. And considering your bastard lineage, you must surely be a mercenary.
Your wit is surprising, Father. Yes, I fought for our King Charles V in the ranks of General du Guesclin. You know him, brother?
I met du Guesclin in the past. Why are you no longer a soldier?
I was wounded in battle. Then my father pleaded for me. And now I am here. Easier than the battlefield, but not as much fun.
A warrior like you does not seem suited to playing the role of a mere guard.
Oh, yes! Ha! How right you are, old man! Sometimes you could die of boredom here. But you don't risk your neck. It is true that there are few wenches to take advantage of, but on the other hand, there are plenty of novices.
Some time ago, a merchant came here from Calcaris. Tell me what you know.
Nothing, Father. A big, fat nothing. Merchants from remote villages are the last of my worries.
I have thought about our first meeting, and I have come to apologize.
What do you mean?
It is rare to see such diligence in a brother. By the way, what is the sacred text that you are working on?
I am merely copying this antiphonary.
May I see the fruits of your skill?
You may see the original. The copy I am working on is still incomplete.
Some time ago, a merchant came here from Calcaris. Tell me what you know.
You really must excuse me, but I have to ask you to leave. I must get on with my work.
The antiphonary the librarian is copying. And next to it on the table, a sheet full of notes. A note, written in indecipherable symbols.
Numen inest. A quote from the pagan author Ovid. The librarian is hiding something from... The rags the librarian uses to dry the ink in the book.
It is certainly a long and tiring task. While you continue with your precious work, to apologize for the disturbance I have caused, allow me to tidy the room a little. A rag used by the librarian to blot the ink while copying. It has fragments of reversed words and letters, as if written in a mirror. A rag used by the librarian to A rag used by That's enough. I have collected all the scraps large enough to contain fragments of text.
The window pane is so polished, it is almost a mirror. The letters impressed on the rags and reflected in the window become legible. I have recomposed the writing. Consolamentum perfecti. The Cathar's rules. The librarian is a heretic. I know what you are writing in the book you guard so jealously. Blasphemy!
But what are you saying?
The consolamentum is the formula used by the Cathari to confirm their heretic faith. And your notes betray you as one of the so-called perfects, the blasphemous heart of your church! So, tell me, how long have you been part of the Catharian heresy?
How dare you? I don't know what you are talking about.
You know well. The Cathari identify Satan with the God of the Bible, creator of all matter. They harbor hatred for the true church, but above all for the body of man that holds hostage the animos, the wind, the spirit. This is the perverse meaning of your notes!
But...
You perfects are absolutely bound to tell the truth always, which forces you into complicated word games when questioned. Firstly, you told me to look around and appreciate the rich collection of books. But what in fact you meant was that if I looked for and found the secret library, I would comprehend the true consistency of the library here in Carcassonne!
But...
This is why you told me you could not help me when I asked for Bernard Guy's book. You in fact meant that you wouldn't be able to help me in my attempt to crush your false beliefs by way of that text. And now, when you said that you did not know what I meant about the Catharian heresy, you in fact meant that you did not consider yours to be a heresy. The prior was seeking out Catherine Calcaris, and yet they are right here under his nose. I will report you, and the stake will free you of the body that you so detest.
No, please, I beg you.
Very well. So tell me where the secret library is. If you wonder how I know of the library, you should know that there are many things I know and that you do not. The Lord guides me and enlightens me.
But...
Tell me.
The library is at the end of the central corridor, beyond the staircase, hidden behind an altar depicting St. John with an eagle at his feet. But knowing where it is will do you little good. Without the key to open the door, not even I have free access to the library, and only Father Vinet knows where the key is hidden.
You live in ignorance. As I said, there are many things that I know, and that you do not. Be warned! If you won't give me the key now, the practices of the secular arm will surely convince you.
I don't have it! I swear! It's the truth!
And after torture, the stake!
I don't have it! I don't have it! Please, you must believe me!
Yes, I believe you. Your fear of death is stronger than your faith. The rope alone is not enough. This worm could start to cry for help, complicating matters for me. I will rip off a piece. It may come in handy. Oh, the tapestry is ruined. What a shame. That way he will remain dazed for longer. An extra punishment for his heresy. I thought I heard his ribs crack. No, that's enough. My foot hurts.
Absolve a heretic! Now that is funny. The copy of the antiphonary the librarian was working on. Its words thick with heresy. The antiphonary the librarian was copying.
I don't know what I could use them for.
There is a secret library here in Carcassonne. The entrance is hidden and protected by a key. The secret library is at the end of the middle corridor, beyond the staircase, hidden behind the altar of St. John, with an eagle at his feet. The librarian is a Catharian heretic who survived the Inquisition's extermination. The heretic librarian is bound and gagged. Vinay refuses to admit the presence of Satan in Calcaris or that of the plague.